Oh, I got fancy music.
Thank you for calling Sanders Phillips and Grossman. My name is Connor. I'm a legal administrator, non-attorney. How can I help you?
Yes, I was just looking online and I just saw that you all were doing case evaluations for people that have had the Essure.
Sure. Is this for the Dilantin?
No, for the
Oh,
Essure.
for Essure. Yeah. We do Essures.
So,
Yeah, birth control is valid.
So, I was just,
Alrighty.
So would you be able to do a case evaluation for me?
So yeah, this case is, yeah, no, sure, ma'am, of course. Is this Emily? I was just seeing on your caller ID.
Well, I'm calling from a friend's phone.
Oh, gotcha, okay. What's your first name, ma'am?
Becky.
Okay. Last name?
Jones.
Jones, okay. Okie dokie. What's a good phone number to reach you at? Is it a different one?
Yeah, my personal number is 615 314 2045.
Alrighty, perfect. And is there a good email to reach you at?
Well, I don't really have an internet service at the moment. My phone's actually not working at the moment. I've been through a lot.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine, ma'am. We can work around that. Okay. Where did you see it? 1 second. Actually, I can do that later. We're good. Okay, can you tell me a little bit about what's going on then?
So, I was at one of my doctor's visits one time, and I wanted to discuss my options for birth control because I didn't have too many kids, and I decided, I didn't want no more, and so I wanted, a more permanent option, and so she told me about, the Essure, that it was, the device she could put up in my fallopian tubes, and, that the tissue was going to grow up around it, and then, the sperm couldn't get through there. So, I trusted her. She was a real educated woman, and I trusted her. So, I said, all right, let's get this procedure booked. So, she billed my insurance and everything, and ordered the Essure device and all that. But, so I guess, after they did the procedure and everything, I felt fine. But then afterwards, I started having like a real sharp pain, and all this stuff was leaking out of my vagina, and like a lot of blood, a lot of green stuff. I had a smell coming out of there, almost smelled like tilapia or something. And then so she's like, well, let me do an x-ray and see if, where they're supposed to be. And I swore I don't even know if she put the right device in me, because it looked like she just took the spring out of an ink pen and put it up in there. I mean, it just like a spring from an ink pen. And I thought, this ain't gonna work. And then came to find out I was pregnant again. I was pregnant again with another kid. And I thought, dear Lord, how am I going to take care of another one? And I couldn't pinpoint who the daddy was, so I thought, whoo, I'm in a lot of trouble. I said, doctor, what you going to do about this? And she told me to leave the office. I told her I wouldn't be talking to her like that. And I said, no, you going to help me raise this kid. And she told me to leave her office. So I feel like I am, I deserve some financial compensation for what I've been through. So I called her back, and she told me she'd take them out, but there's a lot of damage, and she's going to have to just go ahead and tie my tubes up. And so now I got 2 knots up in my tubes, and you know I mean it just feels like there's an itch up in there that you just can't scratch. You know, it's real painful, and you know I'm a real sexual woman, and I just can't get into some of the positions that I was once able to get into, and it's really took a toll on my body. So.
All right, ma'am. That's definitely something. It's unfortunate to hear. Let me go ahead and.
I mean, has you heard a lot of these other symptoms from anybody else that's had the Essure?
Yeah. Some of them for sure. Yeah. What ended up happening with the pregnancy? Are you still pregnant then, or did you end up having to?
No, I had the baby. I had the baby. Her name's Cheryl, and she's dumber than a damn rock. I mean,
okay.
It ain't funny, sir. It ain't funny.
Okay.
It's not funny. I mean, what if you had a dumb kid?
I'm sorry.
I mean, there ain't enough Adderall in the world for this damn kid. I mean, and I ain't got no daddy to help me raise it.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. That's not an issue too. So
and when they tied my tubes,
okay.
they about lost me. They had to bring me back to life. When I come to, I was gasping for air.
Wow.
So I almost lost my life. I ain't gonna send all my kids to foster care.
She had to do a surgery to take it out.
Yeah, they had to take the Essures out. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that, but I mean, it was, she had to go in and surgically remove them, correct?
Yeah, and then tie my tubes up in a knot. So now my abdomen's all, my abdomen sticks all out, makes me look.
What was the name of the doctor?
Makes me look pregnant. Makes me look permanently pregnant now. I used to be a real good-looking woman.
Yeah.
Now it just looks like some kind of freak show.
But,
because they didn't actually. I don't think they really put the Essure in there. I think it was the spring from an ink pen.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you think your attorneys would be able to help me out with this?
What was the name of the? Possibly, yeah. I just might have to talk to him here in a second. What was the name of the doctor's office and the doctor?
Family Care. And Dr. Trish.
Where's that located?
Dr. Trish Smith.
What city is this in?
Williamsburg, Kentucky.
And when did you have it removed?
It's been about 2 years. But the fish smell will not go away.
2 years ago.
I mean, I don't know what to do about this fishy smell.
Oh.
I mean, I can't hardly get a man to go down there no more.
Yeah, I would definitely, consult your doctor about that. Probably a gyno, I'd imagine.
Well, I'm about hardly afraid to go to the gyno no more after what's all I've been through.
I haven't really heard much about this fish smell before.
Yeah, nobody else has complained to that?
I wouldn't really say that that's been a common complaint. I mean,
has anybody else got pregnant?
Yes, I have unfortunately heard of these pregnancies. I have not heard of one though where the baby was able to survive. As far as usually they're called like ectopic pregnancies.
Maybe that's why mine's so dumb.
What was that, ma'am?
Maybe that's why mine's so dumb. Maybe that's why Cheryl won't get up off the damn couch. Freaking swiffer the damn floor.
How old's your daughter?
Well,
2 years old?
She's 2. But she ought to be pulling her weight.
Yeah, I mean, she ought to be pulling her weight, yeah. I mean, it's probably got a couple more years before that.
Well, if she wants them Happy Meals, she better start working. She better start doing her chores. So how long? So I read online that it's doing like a $100 million settlement or something. How long does it take to get there?
Well, these cases do take a long time, anywhere from 3 to 7 years.
3 to 7 years.
That's why it's good to go. Yeah, it's a long litigation process. Unfortunately, the manufacturers at Essure will fight this tooth and nail, and so that's just how long these things do take. Unfortunately, 3 to 7. So anywhere in between there, it's hard to say, but they can take a long time. Yes. 1 second. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna go talk about this with my legal team, and then I'll be back in contact with you soon. And I'll be back here in a second. All right.
But how long does that take? I'm using up the minutes on my friend's phone.
Just give me a minute, literally 2 minutes here, right?
All right.
Okay, 1 second.
Don't use up all my battery.
I know. He thought me having a dumb kid was funny. He ain't coming back. You think he's coming back?
It's putting you on speaker.
He's probably gonna let somebody else listen to this. He's probably like, everybody listen to this. I think this is a joke. I ain't joking. Cheryl needs to be pulling her weight.
All right, ma'am. You still there?
I'm here.
All right, ma'am. So unfortunately, the state that you're in, Kentucky, is one that we're not able to accept cases out of because the statute of limitation is unfortunately too short in your state.
You gotta be
We're only
shitting
able
me.
to do this in states that are over 3 years. So.
It's just been 2. It's just been 2 years. I said.
No, I know. Your state statute of limitation is only 2 years, I believe.
Damn it to
They're
hell.
only accepting cases where the
Shit.
state has a statute
Far.
of limitation of 3 or 4 years. As to why that is, I don't know why, ma'am. Those aren't decisions that I make. But I'm really sorry to inform you of that. But I would definitely advise. I'm not a doctor, but I would definitely go. Get some more medical attention sought out. And if you really think that the doctor did a bad job, then what I would do is
Well, what do you think? What's your opinion? I got a dumbass skin. The coochie, it smells like
On a
fish.
different front, I would contact a personal injury law firm
And some
pursue
jacked up
maybe a
fallopian
medical
tubes.
malpractice case would maybe be something. I would try medical malpractice, ma'am. That might be something worth going after. But
Well, hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate all your advice.
Yesterday, ma'am. I'm sorry that we couldn't help you, and best of luck to you on this.
Thanks.
All right.